going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Kevin Jackowitz here with the KAGE Nation. I haven't done current events in a while, and so I thought I was going to look for something that I could put on here for a current events, and it just so happens that I'm going through my Yahoo feed yesterday, and apparently there was a YouTube shooting. It was a shooting at YouTube headquarters, and I thought that was kind of interesting since we're all here on YouTube. It's like, okay, well, what's going on over there? And it turns out that it's a little bit more personal than somebody just going on a rampage. But still, kind of a crazy event to happen at YouTube headquarters. So I'll go ahead and read this report here, and then I'll give you my thoughts afterwards. So it says, the San Bruno Police Department held a press conference shortly after 2:30 p.m. confirming 4 victims and 1 deceased, a female with an apparently self-inflicted gunshot wound. We have 4 victims who have all been transported to area hospitals for gunshot-related injuries, said San Bruno Police Chief Ed Barberini, whatever it is. And we have 1 subject who is deceased inside the building with a self-inflicted gunshot wound, and at this time we have to believe it to be the shooter, but we're still following up on that. The police suspected but did not confirm whether she was the shooter. The wounded had been transported to nearby hospitals with treatable wounds, according to the police chief. The YouTube headquarters building had been evacuated fully as far as they know. So, apparently, this was more of a love gone bad than it was an employee going off on their former employer or something like that. It was a little bit more personal. So still kind of crazy, obviously, but not exactly as bad as some of the other ones. Here's another report. The suspect in a shooting at YouTube's headquarters in California's Bay Area is believed to be a woman found dead from apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. We know that. The suspect has been identified as Nassim Najafi Agdam of San Diego. San Bruno Police Chief Ed Barberini told ABC News, confirming earlier reports. The authorities said they are still searching for a motive. Earlier reports linked the attack to a domestic situation. 2 law enforcement officials told ABC News. The incident did not appear to be terror-related. Domestic-related. Relationship gone bad, something like that. So you go into a place of work and you start shooting people. I don't understand what goes on with people today. I understand that there's something that just makes people want to go in and shoot everybody up. I don't get it. And this is not going to be a guns debate because, quite frankly, I think everybody who talks about the gun debate is fully retarded. I don't get people at all nowadays. First of all, when you reflect back to the school shooting not that long ago, everybody's talking about gun debates. Nobody said anything about the kids that died. That pisses me off. When your focus is on your right to bear arms or you're wanting them to stop guns and not on the kids who lost their lives, you've missed the point, quite frankly. That's a little bit of a tangent there, but whatever. You know, in situations like this, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Relationships, people come and go. It's not that damn important. A literal true story that happened yesterday, so literally the same day this happened. You know, one of our ex-employees where I worked, we were all pressure washers, and this kid, he'd had a troubled past, and he had been into drugs and got clean and found out his girl was cheating on him and wound up hanging himself that night. Relationships make people do stupid things, man. It's a relationship. It's not the end of the world. it's somebody that, quite frankly, is easily replaceable because they weren't worth your time to begin with. Clearly. Nobody is worth your life. Nobody. I promise you, no matter what I go through in my life, I am never going to kill myself. Not gonna happen. And I say that right now with a heart monitor on. You guys can't see it. I am strapped with wires. There is nothing that important to take your own life. Nothing. I understand quality of life sometimes. Like if you're in so much pain or something, okay, I kind of understand that. I do. Because once quality of life surpasses, amount of time that you have, in other words, if your quality of life is such that, you're not enjoying the rest of your days and it's not going to get any better, then I kind of get that. But over broken relationships and stupid shit like this, no. I don't get it. I'll never understand it. So, it's unfortunate that people have to do this, that, something as simple as a domestic situation is going to cause somebody to run in and start shooting people and then kill themselves. There are certainly some issues in our society we have to figure out how to deal with. That is for sure. So, sad situation. I feel for the people involved. And even for the shooter herself, to take your own life over something like this. I'll never understand. So ladies and gentlemen, that is the news. This is the Kaged review. If you enjoyed the report, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Kaged Nation out.